Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. I am NitePHX. Today I'm taking out the M103, the American Tier 9 heavy tank. I do have Grey Ghost with me in his M103. And Papa Gene is with us, who is Grey Ghost and my father. And he is in his T110E5. Yeah, the map is South Coast, and it is an encounter battle. So if you saw my last video on the M103, on this particular map, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of the beach. I was taken out from full health to dead by an enemy waffle in one clip. And for a few exceptions, there just is no cover down on that beach. So I figured the enemy's probably going to be approaching the flag area from the north-northeast, since that's where they spawned. We'll approach the flag from the south-southeast. Alright, so seeing that we have plenty of friendlies going down on the beach, the best case scenario for us is that the enemy pays attention to our friendlies on the beach, which will hopefully allow us to get shots into the sides of the enemy. So at least I have a plan, and with Grey Ghost and Papa Gene backing me up, hopefully we can make this work. So I'm going to move up to the, what do you want to call it, the rock hill right in front of me there. See if we can't get some spots on these guys coming from the northeast. And right away I get, Sixth Sense goes off and I do get detected. M103, who I can't see yet, has hit me in the tracks, and everybody else sitting up on the hill has started taking fire at me. I've lost 500 hit points. My driver is a goner. I back up and I am on the beach. Wonderful. So pretty much everything worked as planned there. I did spot the enemy. The only thing that didn't work was I didn't see the enemy crossing in front of me so I could shoot him in the side. So the sad thing is I know better. When I spawn in the north, I usually go up to the edge there on the hill, sit in the bushes and wait for somebody just like me to come shooting across and start taking shots at them. The rocky hill just was not in the position that I thought it was in relation to that hill. It gave me no cover whatsoever. Alright, so now that we're down on the beach, we're going to hug the edge as best we can. We do have, it looks like about 4 friendlies in front of me, so hopefully if anybody does come around that corner, they're going to be paying attention to them and not me sitting way back there by myself. Alright, so Object 416 does show up in front of us here. We take a shot and, what was it, about 394 damage on him. And there is a full health, close to full health E100 sitting up here. Never really all that comfortable with engaging E100s. You know, and this one's going to be a little bit different. I actually, spoiler alert, do very well against this E100. But I have mentioned in other videos that I do need to learn these maps better to try and figure out how do I get to that flanking side. Typically when I find an E100, it's a front-to-front battle and it never works out very well. Now he does have cover behind a building, which would protect him from me. At this point he does come out and decide he's going to take a shot at me. He just plain old missed, which allowed me to put another 363 shell into the side. At this point I'm only guessing he must be taking some type of fire from the right, from our IS-8 and E100 that are up there. Why he doesn't stay behind this building, I don't really understand. He knows every time he pokes out I'm going to shoot him in the side. But as I watch his icon and his health, I don't see him taking hits or damage from anybody else. So this time, instead of pulling out from the front of the building, he pulls out from the rear of the building, which allows me to get another shot into his side. And he's not what I would say he's playing dumb, but he's not playing smart either. You know, of course, I can't see what he sees on the other side of that building, so I'm sure he's doing whatever he thinks he needs to do. But every time he does it, he exposes himself to me, and I take advantage of it. So at this point, Grey Ghost is back behind me. He's up on the hill. He's got 3 bad guys around him, and he asks if I can see any of those guys up there. So I'm backing up. I want to see if I can't get a shot on any of them. And as I'm backing up, I see that he does die, so there's no sense in me continuing to try to do that. So we'll move back up, take my position, and see what the E100 is doing. He looks like he's pretty close to a one-shot kill. Take the shot, 320, and we take him out of the game. Okay, so not that I single-handedly took him out of the game, but it sure is a nice feeling when you basically single-handedly take an E100 out of a game. Yeah, I didn't count, but I think it's probably at least 6 shots into him, finally take him out. You know, if the tables were turned, I'm sure it would have been 2 shots and I'd be dead, 3 at the max. Alright, so the 6th sense and detected go off again. There's an M103 far side of the beach, 326 meters away. He is shooting premium. At least I believe that was premium because that was not a standard colored tracer. Fortunately, he hits me in the tracks and my tracks do absorb the damage. And there's a T110E3 over to my right who takes a shot at me. I guess he figured I was going to continue going forward. I backed up when he pulled the trigger and he missed. So this M103 at the far end of the beach has got himself into a really good position. I probably can't penetrate him. And then this happens. I'm like, dude, you can't park here. So I'm scrambling to fix my tracks because I know as long as he's on me, my points are just going to dwindle away. But I guess that if he is on top of me, he also loses damage, which I was not aware of. But his points counted down and he died and I got the kill for it. So we do lose that game, but it was fun. I killed an E100 and I killed an IS-3 without even trying. I did manage 33,000 silver and just over 900 experience on that, and the E100, 2,300 damage in the kill. I like that. Not sure about the IS-3. It says I got 889 damage on him. I don't know if I hit him with a shell prior to that, but that seems excessive for just sitting there counting away coincidental damage. I don't know what you want to call it. So we did end up with just under 3,600 XP, 2 kills, and we are in first place. 10 shots, 8 hits, 8 penetrations. You know, and now that I do have the final upgrade on the M103, I actually look forward to playing it instead of thinking, oh boy, I gotta grind through this some more. So, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You'll get notifications of when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.